Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Guy Dawson Show at WCOBM.com, the World Center of Broadcast Media. My name is Guy Dawson, and I am the managing member of Classy Communications, a full-service media and marketing company. If you would like to bring greater recognition to your business, your organization, or yourself personally, please get in contact with us at 702-845-6129 or visit our website, classycommunications.net. We are broadcasting to you live from the Gene Woods Racing Experience in fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada, just a stone throw from the Las Vegas Strip, and it's another great day here in Las Vegas. It's summer, it's scorching, and I got a good friend of mine in the studio today who is doing wonderful things to help women live better lives. His name is Reggie Rogers, and welcome to the show, Reggie.
Thank you, man. It's a pleasure to be here. I appreciate you having me on your show. I'm excited.
And Reggie, you have a platform that is, I think, unique among a lot of men. You know, there are all kinds of workshops that are created for relationships out there, but I haven't heard of that many men who do relationship workshops that are specifically for women, teaching them things about how to have better relationships with men.
Yeah, we have a platform called the One Man Woman Tour. The One Man Woman Tour is one man talking to women from a conscious man's perspective. And so it is a little bit different because you have a lot of platforms where women typically speak to women and they empower each other. But we chose to go in a different direction so that they could hear it from a man's perspective and get it firsthand.
What made you decide to create this type of a platform that is really unique? Like you were just saying a few minutes ago, usually it's women who are helping other women with relationship issues. What is it that you feel that you had that was unique to offer women?
I think it was experientially. I've been through it, the experiences of dating. And, as fabulous as Las Vegas is, dating can sometimes in Las Vegas be a drudgery. And dating should be a delight, but a lot of times it's a drudgery because we have this fast-paced city, and everything in Las Vegas is, it's a sin city, sin capital. So I just felt like I was in the process of writing another book about dating and relationships, but then I veered off a little bit and went to a book where I felt it was more personal, that women could understand what it takes to something that resonates in their spirit. And so then I wrote the book Love at First Spirit, so that they can understand what it means to literally be the one, so that they can attract the one. But if they're going to attract the one, they got to know what the one looks like and what to be prepared for with what the one is going to bring. So we created a platform for ladies only, dealing with dating and relationship issues from a male perspective.
And you and I had a conversation about this recently, and you were talking about how it's really challenging sometimes for women to truly know what it is that they're looking for in a man, because they may say, I'm looking for the love of my life, but a lot of times they don't really take the time to be more clear about exactly what qualities they're looking for in a man, or the type of man that they really want. And without being clear about something, usually it's kind of hard sometimes to bring it into your life.
You'd be amazed, Guy. I talk to women often, and I always say, what's your criteria? What's your prerequisites? What are you looking for? And they shrug their shoulders. I don't know. Well, if you don't know what you're looking for, how can the universe open it up to bring to you exactly what you're looking for? You have to have a clear intention. Your intention has to be extremely clear. This is what it is that I want, and you have to be able to put it out there into the atmosphere, so that again, when he comes, it resonates with your spirit, because you already have it in your spirit what it is you're looking for. But oftentimes it's like taking a gun, going into a range, and you just say, I'm just going to fire it. Well, the objective to go into a range with a gun is to hit the target. So you got to have a target so that you can make your aim so that you can hit the target. So I agree with you when you said the right word. They have to be clear. Their agenda they have to have a clear intention and know exactly what it is they want. But a lot of times The only way that you can really get to that is they got to understand who they are. When they can get to a level of understanding who they are, then they can prepare themselves for who the universe has for them. That's my whole goal, is getting them to understand how they can become the one so that they can attract the one.
Yeah, I agree with you, Reggie, and I think that on both sides of the fence, even with men as well as with women, is a lot of times, we might be wishing for this ultimate person, and they need to have these qualities, and but if you don't have something about you that makes you attractive for that type of a person, then how do you expect to be able to attract them into your life? Just the fact that you want that in them, you have to work on yourself first. I think you were talking about that a couple of minutes ago.
Yeah. Is it in you? Like attracts like. You typically attract to you what you are. So
right.
you have to know what you want, but then you have to work on yourself to become what it is that you want. And so that when you get what you want, are you able to reciprocate that? And can you also give that in an exchange, because you want this, but are you that? So, you got to be careful who you are, because again, like attracts like. And another piece to that is, I call it in the book, you have to try the spirit by the spirit. And if you try that spirit by the spirit, will that spirit be attracted to your spirit? And is your spirit attractive enough for his spirit to be attracted to you? So it's a whole lot of dynamics and nuances that really come along with that.
And you coach a lot of women. What are some of the questions that they ask you about men? I mean, I'm sure you get asked a lot of questions as these women are seeking to understand men better. I mean, I know men are a lot simpler fundamentally than women are, and yet I find a lot of times that women don't understand men as well as they think they do.
They don't. Recently, one of the questions that was asked was, I'm dealing with this individual, and it seems like there's a period in the month, there's a time of month when he seems like he shifts.
Oh, yeah.
And I said, women don't realize that men have their time of the month as well. Women, they have no clue. So what I recommended to her, I said, listen, what I would say is start tracking down that time of the month so that every month around that time there's going to be a problem. Not so much a problem where it's a huge issue, but you know how to make the adjustment, because men have a period in the month where we just need our space. We just want to detract and withdraw, and a lot of women don't understand that. But yet women have that time of the month as well, just like we do. Ours may not be as harsh or as abrasive, but we do have that.
Yeah, I agree with you. And that was Whoopi Goldberg was doing an interview years ago that I watched, and she was talking about the same thing that you're saying, is that men have periods too, and it's not something that's talked about very much, because everybody just, when you think of periods, you think of menstruation,
yes,
what women go through.
Yes.
But I do agree with you. I think men do have these times. I don't know if it's once a month, but there are definitely times when you're at a different place than you are, and a lot of women, just because we don't talk about it, just aren't even aware that it happens.
Yeah, because more so the spotlight has always been on that time of month for ladies, but beware, ladies, men have it as well.
Yeah.
And it's just a time that you may just want to back up or back off just a little bit, and give him that space. He'll come back around.
Yeah, we're going to take a short commercial break, Reggie, and when we come back, I want to get more into this workbook that you have that gives women a lot of great information on how to be that ultimate woman, to be able to attract their soulmate into their life. And then you've got these workshops that you put on, so we'll be talking about these concepts that you have created to help women be more successful in relationships.
Great.
We're going to take a short commercial break to honor our sponsors and return with more of The Guy Dawson Show.